for watching this video. This is Sheva from Berry Mixed Journals, and you can find me over at Instagram, Facebook, and here in my channel. Thank you so much for watching this video, and as you would have seen from the title of the video, this is part 2 of my journal showcase for 2025. So I'm making a series where I show you the different journals that I finished in 2025. I haven't been posting a lot of them here in YouTube, so I thought I have a bunch of journals that I finished this year and I wanted to showcase them here. If you're interested in buying these journals, please message me. I have my email linked, I think, below, or you can also message me in Instagram or in Facebook. Yeah, so I showed you the sister journal for this one earlier, and this is the other one. They're pretty much they look pretty much the same, but I think the pages are going to be different. Obviously the cover is also different, but the base fabric is the same. So similar to the first journal, this is made from this textured throw pillowcase, which I really love. And then I have this vintage lace in the spine, and then in front there's still that trim that I got from Sarah. And then this time I think I forgot what the fabric was for the initial one. I think it was a sari trim. The pocket here in front is made from this Battenberg lace. The background, we still have a different sari ribbon, and then there's still this lace with the floral pattern. And then for this one, I just added these embroidered pieces. I like the orange and greens here. I think it picks up the orange and greens here as well, the greens here. And then in front, I just have this tucked inside. The new owner can, you know, write their name or the dates for when they use this journal. Yeah, so that's the cover. Let's go inside, just checking that I'm in frame. Okay, so inside it is also lined with fabric, and then it has another one of these trays with the Battenberg lace as a pocket. And then inside I have one of these giant tags. I got this from Postal Love, so Sharika and Arnaud. And then this poster, when is this from? I don't have a, oh, here, from 1940. That poster, yeah, postcard I mean. And this is the front. The edges of the pages are again embellished with vintage lace, modern lace, and all of that. This has, together with the other journal, it has a more autumn vibe to it. Yeah, the pages are different, but they're mixed of, they're a mixture of the same kind of papers, like these from the kits, from the Paper Cameo, vintage book pages like this one from Edith Holden with some lace and a butterfly. There's also ledger papers that you would see here, and of course vintage ephemera. So these are pockets. I have been enjoying doing these pockets lately. So basically what it is a piece of ephemera, like a note card that I would fold in the middle and then glue at the edge of a page, turns into a pocket. This one is an envelope with some ephemera inside. inside there. A piece of embroidery. Then this is from, again, the Label Love kit, which I always have. I always have them when it's like my free time. I would print them, cut them, fussy cut them so that they're ready to be used whenever, you know, I have projects for the paper cameo. I just love having them on hand. Look at this vintage ledger paper. Look at that penmanship, so beautiful. A tag. This would be like a punch card. And then this is a vintage book page from a French book. I just really love this kind of pages. You know, that's a little bit textured, not like the modern paper these days. And these are also like embossed, you know, like you can feel the letters. Yeah, I love that. Some vintage ephemera, a vintage document from 1938. This is an envelope. A vintage tarot card, a tag. I don't think this is vintage, but you can write in it. This is from the Label Love kit as well. This is a vintage ledger paper. Postcard. An embellished note card. This is a vintage ticket that is glued to this embroidery. This is an embroidery pattern that I used as a page here. So how you can use this ticket is that you can tear it off. You can tear it all, or just keep this and then use these three in another page in the journal. I just like adding that as, you know, like an extra ephemera to be used. Vintage lace, vintage music paper, which is just folded and turned into a pocket, a vintage label, and a vintage envelope from 1971. And then this is again similar to the other journal. This is one of those floral Victorian albums. I just took one page, glued it here to turn into a window pocket so that you can see the tag underneath. This is from the Label Love kit. Some vintage ephemera inside this beautiful lace pocket. More vintage ephemera. And then this is one of those vintage scrapbook albums that has these slits where you can add in photos or postcards. I just added these two images. These are also from the kit from the paper cameo. Note card. This is from Label Love. This is an envelope. The other side of that music sheet with some vintage ephemera there. The other side of that embroidery pattern. A tag, a label. It's an envelope. These are a bunch of vintage ephemera, 2 labels, and a mini book page. This could be a pocket as well. The other side has these 2 labels. Could be some secret notes there. This is the other side of that vintage book page. some vintage ephemera card, a label, and a cola label. Other side of that vintage ledger. They just have the most beautiful penmanship before. I mean, look at that. Tag. Oh. A full page lace which covers this beautiful pattern background paper. I mean, this can be used several ways, like keep it there to keep whatever you write in here hidden, or you can also cut this and use it anywhere else in the journal. This is a tuck spot. Some embellishments and some vintage tickets. And then this is the back of the journal where you can see that beautiful fabric. That is it. This is journal number 2. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to my channel. I will be posting journal number 3 in the next video. We have 8 more journals to showcase. So yeah, stay tuned for the rest of the journal flip throughs. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.